Breakfast, arguably the most important meal of the day, and what better way to start the morning off than with a hot beverage like an espresso. So for today, in just under a few minutes, you will learn the history, ingredients, and process to do a good old-fashioned espresso, so that next time you're in the office, you can impress your coworker Stacy and up your coffee game with this rather basic brewing skill. So for the history, it begins with Angelo Morendo. I hope I said that right. An Italian inventor who created the first patent of the espresso machine in May of 1884. It was a streamlined process that used valves to send a mixture of steam and boiling water to effectively brew coffee. The way it looked back in 1884 was strongly reminiscent of a beer tap you'd find at any local bar at the time, but instead of beer it was coffee, so consider it coffee tap. And it came with the birth of the coffee house. The rest is now history as we know. Ingredients. So for this, essentially, in essence, the espresso is both a beverage and a brewing method. It isn't any specific bean, blend, or roast level. So you could, in theory, use anything when making an espresso so long as you abide by the rules and the process to making one, even if snobbish coffee buffs and Italians say it isn't authentic. Now, one thing is for certain, and you're going to need coffee beans if you don't already have some at home. Because one thing, as we all know, and that anyone can understand, is that if you don't have any coffee beans, you can't really make a coffee now, can you? We recommend you get ground, but if you have whole, or you don't have whole, or you want to get whole, all you got to really do after that is grind them up yourself, because you're going to need them in ground form. The process. For preparation, first make sure you have an espresso machine. This is for obvious reasons, of course, but if not, don't fret. There are other ways around this. Only, we're not going over alternatives in this video. Secondly, you're going to want to grab yourself a tiny cup the size of a shot glass. This will be used to put your espresso in. Thirdly, if you don't have coffee in the house, go pick up a bag of grounds at your local coffee house. No beans unless you want to grind them up yourself. We've already said this before. You're going to want them in ground form. Fourth, have a tamp. This is going to make your life way easier. And fifth, plate and spoon are optional. So for step 1, dial the grind. For step 2, measure the dose. For step 3, distribute the tamp. Step 4, purge the machine. Step 5, almost done. Pull the shot. Step 6, the cool part. Watch the shot extract. Step 7, the fun part, cleaning up. And then step 8, enjoy yourself, like my sister right here. After completing the process of the espresso, you can take the knowledge learned and apply it to other cool tasty coffee drinks. There are so many brews that need espresso and use it as the key component, like the Americano and the mochaccino and latte, just to name a few.